What is up people, and welcome back to another video. My name is DJ Chats and today I'm going to be showing you every killable animal in Stranded Deep. This has taken me 77 in-game days and about 50 hours, but we're finally there and we've got all 21 animals excluding the 3 bosses. I have 2 of them already and I will be getting the last one very soon. So stay tuned to my walkthrough series, which you can see here if you want to see me finish off Luska the Great. But anyway, onto these animals. We're going to have to go through the house here. Just as a fair warning, if you do attempt this yourself, you might go a little bit delusional, as you can see here in Exhibit A. Yes! And here in Exhibit B.
Want to view paradise.
As some of these animals are so hard to find. Others, however, are very common, very annoying, and seemingly pop up anywhere. Just to name one. But if we go all the way through and out here to this area I built, we can check them out. So let's get the doors open and go through them. So over here we've got the biggest, and without a doubt the hardest one for me personally to find, the whale shark. This was extremely difficult. This is the only one I've seen in my 77 in-game days of playing. Very tough. Wasn't as hard to kill as I thought from looking at some Reddit posts. Didn't swim away much for me at all. I did use refined spears for pretty much all of these, so that probably helped a bit. I know some people don't want to waste the resources, but it just gives you the best chance of killing them quickly. So yeah, the whale shark. Sad to kill it. I didn't want to do it. I know it's a passive creature, but it had to be done to complete the collection. Next off, the great white shark. Not as hard as I thought it would be. All I essentially did for this was go out to a very open area, not even between the islands, more close to the border, and once I'd done that it spawned in quite easy. And since then I've probably had another 4 or 5 when I've actually been keeping a lookout to see exactly what's in the water beside me. So yeah, there's the great white shark. This whale shark is also found only in open waters, so that goes for the 2 of these. The tiger shark. This one was very difficult for me to find as well. I did find it just off my island, really not far away at all, just past that little thing sticking out of the water there, that wreckage. So it wasn't too hard to bring back to shore, but finding it was very tough. Again, similar to the great whites. Since I've found this, I've probably seen another 3 or 4, so it seems to be cropping up a little bit more, but initially it was hard to find. And you can find these in more shallow waters as well as the open sea. So that's the tiger shark. Onto the hammerhead. Like I said, these are in abundance in my game anyway, for me. Out in the open sea, by my island, in my house, it doesn't matter. They follow me everywhere. Very annoying. Didn't think they were going to be like the most common shark in the game, in my game anyway, but they are indeed. So that's the hammerhead shark. Yeah, can be found in open sea and by the reefs close to your island. Next, onto the goblin shark. This is one ugly looking fish, one ugly and scary looking creature. Very long as well. Some of these are deceptively big. You know, they don't even look that big in the water, but then when you pull them out, especially the whale shark over here, but the goblin shark also surprised me. Quite big. But I wouldn't say it was too hard to find. I found this quite early on in my series. They're not, I wouldn't say they're extremely common, but I think if you're keeping an eye out every time you hear this dun dun music, which is going on right now in the background, you will find it. So that's the goblin shark. Mainly in open sea, I would say, though, in my personal experience. Next, we've got the black tip reef shark. So we're shrinking a lot in size. This one wasn't hard at all to find. It's just close by reefs. The noise that's going on right now, I believe, is getting caused by one of these. So this was quite easy, as the name suggests. Reef shark. It's found in the reefs. They are really fast, but other than that, they're not too hard. So there's the black tip reef shark. Onto the marlin then. This one wasn't as bad as I thought from how people were making out. I thought it was quite easy. When you hear that wishy-washy noise on your boat, I do apologise for the seagulls. They love going to the top of the house. But if you hear that wishy-washy noise going on at the back of your boat, it's most likely going to be a marlin. In my experience anyway, like I said, I only found one whale shark, and that's the only other shark that's going to make that same noise, because it's a passive creature. It doesn't attack you. But yeah, quite easy to find them. I found multiple throughout my playing. The only difficult thing about this is once you kill it, it starts to sink immediately, so just keep an eye out for that. It can be a bit hard to get out onto your boat, get up onto your boat in open waters, and that's where it spawns, in the open sea. So yeah, there's the marlin. I don't know if I was calling it the marlin shark. I hope I wasn't. I think I said whale shark and then marlin, but correct me if I was wrong. Next, onto the giant grouper. This is very, very common. Spawns all around your island all the time. It takes one hit to kill with any weapon, so super easy. Probably the best thing to farm for me in the game, because it's one hit and then it's 2 medium meat. So that's all I really have to say on that. Then we've got the giant hog. Again, we're getting less common now, but these are, or we're getting more common, I apologize. These are on most islands. Quite easy to kill, especially once you get your refined spears in. Just jump on top of a rock. I think either 3 or 4 spears will usually do the job. And then you're going to have your giant hog, which is going to give you, I want to say 4 rawhide and 2 large meat. I could be wrong. It could be 4 large meat. I don't think it is. Anyway, onto the wild boar, the baby version. This is, again, very common and quite easy. I'm getting sunburned here. Quite easy to kill. It's just the speed of it. But you're talking 2 refined spears and you'll have it in the bag. So there's the wild boar. Onto the giant crab then. Again, very common, easy to kill. All you want to do is get your axe out, go on top of a rock or sneak up behind it, and then just whack it 4 or 5 times. It'll just keep running away from you and you'll get the job done. So that's the giant crab. Then we've got our crab, which again, everywhere on every island, probably the most common creature in the game, or animal. I'm going into my Hogwarts Legacy bag by saying creatures. One hit and it's done. So that's all I really have to say about the crab. Quite easy. Night snake. This is a weird one, the way it's it goes like straight like a board after a while of you having it dead. But yeah, very common on all islands with both giant crabs and giant hogs, and quite easy to kill. Just used 1 refined spear. I'm not sure if a normal spear will kill it in 1 hit, but a refined spear does, and you'll be able to take it. And just watch out for the poison, of course, but other than that, you'll be all good. So that's the night snake. You cannot kill the poisonous snake or venomous snake that's under the water, unfortunately. Bat just comes around in the night time. Quite easy to kill. They tend to like just hang from trees and stuff, so really easy. Seagull, very, very annoying right now, disturbing my video. These are also easy to kill. If you're kind of struggling getting a spear or a bow and arrow or spear gun arrow into them, you're probably not going to catch them with a knife or an axe. Just set up a bird trap, which you can find over... I'm not sure where you can find it actually. Oh, here we go, bird snare. And you'll get one straight away. So that's the easiest way to catch them seagulls. Then onto our last bit of aquatic life. We've got the lionfish. Poisonous as well, so you want to watch out for that. Useful for the shark antidotes. Very nice. We've got our cod. That's found out in the deep ocean, if you're wondering if you haven't seen any yet. So just go out anywhere in the deep sea, drop your anchor and jump in, and you'll find some a bit lower than your boat. We've got discus and archer. These are the two slightly smaller fish that you can find around your island. That shark does not want to leave us alone. And then we have got finally our sardine and clownfish, which are our two even smaller fishes that you can find. And that's it. Other than that, you've got some creatures that you can't kill. For example, the whale, the venomous snake, turtles, stingrays, the tiny fish you see swimming in ponds, the star of thorns or sea of thorns, the purple thing on the ground that will poison you. And that's about it, I think. But all of the creatures are there. Why do I keep saying creatures? All of the animals are there. I'm really mixing up my games right now, even though it's Beasts in Hogwarts Legacy, but there you go. Yeah, like I said, they're all there. We've got our Abia trophy and our Megalodon trophy here, so we're only missing one. And that's it. So I'm going to take us along here, just to get us a nice view of everything. Like that. So it took a long time, but it was well worth it. Now I have them. Hardest, like I said, was definitely the whale shark. Easiest was just one of the smaller tiny fish or a crab. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you